So here I am on my last day in Cape Town. That might be Table Mountain, I'm not sure. I haven't got to know this bit of the local area that well yet. I've had the most incredible time here in Cape Town and South Africa in general. I've spent 10 days in Bloemfontein, taking part in Vrystaat Festival and PACE, the Pan-African Creative Exchange, where I met people from all over Africa and also Europe and the States as well, programmers and producers, artists, artistic directors, executive directors. I got to meet Rosemary from the South African Arts Council. She invited me to her family home. That's a connection, isn't it? Her ancestral home, no less. Hassan Mohammed Ali, who developed the creative case for diversity. I also got to meet, I was on a panel with him, a panel of the same name. It was lovely to be able to speak about intersectionality on that panel. Sadly it didn't go on as long as I'd like to have done the actual panel itself, because we were working on Africa time. But nevertheless I had a lot of people come up to me afterwards to say that they enjoyed what I had expressed at during the panel. What else has happened while I've been here? Well, a more recent update is that I spent a few days in Cape Town, made some great friends here in Cape Town already, some artists, and then I went out last night to a party. I stayed an extra 2 extra days here in Cape Town. I extended my flight and I stayed for a party by a group called FAKA, F-A-K-A, who are queer and black, and I believe they're the Khoisan, the First Nation, as well. So there were like queer rappers rapping in this language that was amazing. It involved lots of clicks. It was amazing. It was incredible. The atmosphere was brilliant. The performances were amazing. So I stayed for the party last night, and again that was actually quite an opportune thing to be able to experience, because it's furthered my ideas about Brownton Abbey and how I could maybe make that happen in South Africa as well. And I've spoken to a number of people, including the FAKA collective last night, about that. And yeah, my vision now is to bring Brownton Abbey out here. I mean, it was my ambition before I left, but now that I'm here, it feels even more so. Like it's a possibility, something that would make sense here. Also, while I was here, I took part in a workshop yesterday that was with Alok, formerly of Dark Matter, performance poet, non-binary artist and activist. So I did this workshop yesterday with a local artist that was called Writing the Body, and that was super interesting. It involved writing and movement and queer black and brown bodies. So again, how amazing to be able to be here for that with one of my favourite artists, and to meet loads of local artists actually, and dancers and people who are right tapped into the scene. I've met artists that I'd like to bring back to the UK, DJs, and lots of people insisting that I must come back. So I'm going to find a way of making that happen. So just got a few hours left here in Cape Town. I'm going to buy some gifts and just soak in the last of this, what is now a really gorgeous winter. It was cold when I first arrived in South Africa, but I'm in a t-shirt again. That is probably one of the other amazing things about being here. Alright, so bye from the mountain. Can we zoom in on that mountain? No, we can't. That's not how this works. Alright, bye and thank you.